what's up? It's your boy Kemi, guys. Here to do the demo review of Inferno, the game after I showed you the executes I like to run. So I'm going to skip ahead, get us right into the action. Knife round, pistol, should be live next, or maybe it's live here. Yeah, it's live here, okay. I'm also going to review the CT pistol and all of the CT side because last demo I didn't do that, so gonna be comprehensive in this one. Just gonna pause right here, look at the game state, check to see what utility we have. Maybe don't put the kid on B. Maybe put the kid on your arches player just because he's always fast rotate, so he'll be where the action's at. He shouldn't be going down arches to a Glock train. He should be taking pot shots and falling pretty safely to anywhere he can get to that he thinks is correct, and then you can even fan it out there. But yeah, if we don't have this kit here, what we can have is Molly Flash, and that's really strong comboed with the smoke. So smoke goes down top of B. What the hell? Smoke goes down top of B as soon as we hear the rush coming in. If they decide to go through, the molly can come down behind it. If they decide not to go through and instead sit around, we can use the flashbang to halt their immediate take, use the molly, just molly HE combo on a choke point. Absolutely devastating, boys. So maybe think about that. And it does mean that we need to have three players with utility, because your arches player on pistol, I don't know if it's going to be Swan or Tomato, probably Swan, is going to need to drop his armor, but I think it's for a good cause. So yeah, we take that aggressive mid peek and we double nade down bottom banana, and it's not inherently wrong, especially at this rank, but I think that it's just more economically efficient and more efficient utility-wise if we just have someone spotting this corner, completely shouldering. At this range, a Glock's not going to one-hit you. It's going to goose you, do 98 at the worst. So you have time to get away no matter what. And even if they do goose you, their game plan's going to be to chase, and that's when the smoke comes down. If they go through the smoke, that's when the molly comes down. So we went for mid spot out that I noticed as well. Again, I don't disagree with it. One of the things that I love to do on CT pistol is just hop across solo. I saw you guys did double. I don't know why the first guy wouldn't just do it, and I don't know how I feel about taking the peak. Like, I saw Swan actually take the peak down towards stairs. You can get pretty punished for that at higher levels, so if you start getting punished for that 2 games, 3 games in a row, I really recommend that you guys avoid that. But if it seems to be working for you, if Swan seems to always win that, then stick with it. So now looking at the game state here, we have no utility and no information, right? The best info we've got is that they were running up banana, and the only reason we have that is because they made noise. If they made no noise, we would have no idea what to do. And if we just threw the smoke, that's our last bit of utility that's really gonna stop this stop this take. Magic's flash, okay, but so when we're in a situation like this, one, I think that we should have gotten more information using less utility, doing the shoulder, so we wouldn't be in this situation. But if we are in this situation, I think that fast rotate, a player holding this area, spotting out the arches take, and then these two players just kind of last man standing on A site. Excuse me, I'm a little bit stuffy. I went to the doctors yesterday and they gave me some antibiotics to take care of something, and I haven't taken them yet, so probably not the smartest idea, but I got a demo review to do, so fuck it. Yeah, this guy holding here, and then these two guys kind of last stand on A. Hunk or Tomato can pick who wants to hold this if Swan spots somebody. Swan takes pot shots, but he doesn't necessarily hold, because as soon as they start coming towards him, he's got to fall, and then if he has to fall long haul, that means that aim's gonna have to help him out, and that's a little bit clunky. So yeah. Maybe coordinate it that way in a position like this where the B players just don't have the utility to pull out a good hold anymore. Now we're just chilling, but we have no info, so I like how Swan's playing this. It's the correct way to play it. I don't want him going too aggro. Just because he's already been here. Were he here in the first place and then backed off to here without seeing anything, it wouldn't have made sense to me. But he's been here for 15 seconds, and so it's just a passive hold. One thing you guys might consider doing is posting him up here and then having us fall off to here. But if you're doing that, again, I would want him with utility, so he would have kit flash flash, so he can flash for his own fall while he's falling off, bank it off of this, or just drop it at your feet. And then if they chase you, then you can fall here, use your second flash, take some pot shots, make sure that aim knows so he can rotate and get your help. And then that would have helped us with this information, and instead they've just got a lot of control over mid now. Whiffing a few shots, it's fine. And then I'll watch this retake, which shouldn't be really much because we got nothing, literally nothing to help us with this. Down goes the kid. Magic's only hope is if they do what they're doing and he hit his shots, but it looks like, yeah, they played this like dog shit. They chased you way too hard, but it's just not going to be enough. Yeah, it's just not enough. Ended up getting the 900 from the kills, but alright, so I'm going to watch you guys' CT go and see how you play it. And if you're going to go for that thing that I talked about in my video, maybe don't do it with all these guys. It looks like Tomato's going to be in that spot. So the reason this is so strong is because it makes it on an eco round that two people can hold B. Let me turn off Steam notifications. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to do it. One of the reasons that this play is so strong with the bank flash and the peek out on aim is this makes it possible for two people to hold B. So as soon as they start coming, Tomato banks that flash and then he swings wide. So that as soon as that flash wears out, or as soon as that guy goes down, he's actually able to make it to rotate out. Excuse me, to rotate out. And if Aim wants a deagle, maybe put him on A side. If we want a full stack on B, maybe don't go for this play. And it can totally bait. Like if they rush and they get the 2 kills, they'll be like, oh fuck yeah, let's go. But I think it would be stronger if we had maybe 2 guys set up in apps, one in dark room, one guy close guy P250, dark room CZ, something like that, and then this guy just kind of takes a little bit more of a peek than this guy. So if they stutter step it, this guy's going to be the first one shot, this guy swings out. If they have a trade on stairs, fine, we get a kill, and then you peek with your teammate if you're the long haul player. But that's a really strong thing you can do on A unless you have 5B. So the thing about Inferno is there's a lot of angles on the map that pistols can be utilizing their efficiency to the max, and clustering all on B kind of takes away from that potential. So you can imagine if what I was saying was coming in here, SWS goes down, maybe one more goes down, maybe we just get a 1-for-1, the guy darkroom dies and this guy falls out, and we have information that they're heavy A. So the banana push can come in, or the rotate can come in. Instead we're just in this stack, and nothing's going to come our way. And so we're probably going to get exits, which I agree with. I'm going to go ahead and skip right through this, just to, you know, watching exit frags isn't something really worth doing when there's all kinds of CT rounds and T-rifle rounds to talk about. So this time we're just going for a B stat. It's fine. Again, not as good as I would have recommended, because right now they're going to have that A control. They're walking it too slowly, so I think they're playing it wrong. Off of that banana push, they should have been more aggressive A. Not full rush it, because they don't know where the rest of us are, but more aggressive than this. So we do get our players on site, but I don't think that's going to happen every time. Mode down, because pistols versus rifles, and not too bueno. There could be something on this retake though, so I'm watching the minimap right now. And doesn't look like it. Do get one frag, but Swan's gonna have to back out here. He's got a USP, so we'll go to the next round. This will be first gun round. We got our op. I like it. One of the things I'm going to be looking for is how our B hold comes in, and how Swan utilizes the op. Looks like he's going to go for the stairs peek. I like that you guys have Tomato backing him up here. And I like how Hunk's playing off of not having any mid presence. So, pretty solid stuff here, guys. On A side, pretty solid play. B side, you guys like it passive, and there's nothing wrong with that. You could get away with a little bit more aggressive, but I'm sure you know that, and you guys just kind of do it this way, and that's fine. So I want to see Swan fall all the way out. Nice. I want to see nice, guys. Good rotation there. Great play. Beautiful stuff right there. Yeah, that was beautiful, guys. So that's one of our smokes going down on B. And for what? Was Superstar making noise? Like, the B smokes are the most expensive piece of utility, or the most valuable piece of utility at least, in a CT hold on Inferno. So maybe think about whether or not you can squeeze out those last 13 seconds so that you can make it smoke. It's down to 45. Smoke, it's down to 30. Flashbang, it's down to about 27. Molly, it's down to 17. Molly again, it's down to 7. And then you've got pop flashes for the take-in still on both of you. Maybe think about cycling your utility that way, if you can get away with it. I'm not saying the smoke was wrong, and maybe Superstar was taking peeks that I didn't see, and the pressure was too much, but try to push your boundaries with those B smokes. It's part of what makes a B player so good at holding B. Is a professional B player that's good at holding B will be able to maximize their efficiency with their utility. And now we lose both of our smokes and there's nothing on B at all. So yeah, think about that. Think about maximizing that, guys. Good pick from Swan. And good follow-up. I like how he's not too greedy. So I'm going to look at the game state right here. And I want to see where you guys decide you're going to set up. So we're going to have this guy probably holding this. That means that I want to see Swan in either pit holding this or truck cubby holding this. Or if we're going to have Hunk on the truck hold, maybe a little bit passive, then I want to see Swan on arch side. I don't want to see two guys both holding truck. And that could be debated because Hunk's low health, but I think it's right. So it looks like Hunk's going to go to arches, and I don't think that's right. Just because he's so low health. He has good utility, so we can smoke this or smoke this, and it's fine. But he's one hit, so someone swinging around that angle could be pretty brutal. Hunk really wants something that's a headshot angle right now. And that's how you maximize your efficiency with low health, is you play a headshot angle on a sight box, or maybe you should have been where Tomato's at, because Tomato's sitting on full health. So he could be playing a headshot angle right now with this spot, and I think he might be. Okay, no, he's not. But you can tuck a little bit. You can tuck a little bit more and get an even tighter angle. Just get the fallout of Balk. Make sure Swan's in a spot, and it looks like he is. That can't get killed or punished by a long haul player coming out to here. And then just if they kill you, they have to do 100 damage, Hunk. And so that's just, it's like you have 100 health as long as you're playing a headshot angle. So maybe trade there. Communicate that, recognize that, trade positions right there. Or Swan could have gone arches and you could have played something like truck cubby, which is also a headshot angle, or crouching behind pit maybe. That's a little bit iffy. Graveyard stairs, pretty clean. I like graveyard stairs for you. Just think about maximizing your efficiency, boys. And Tomato, I want to see you smoke this. You're not going to. Swan with a collateral. Your boy Swan with a 4K this round. Yeah, I think you could have gotten away with a smoke there. Tomato delay that take. And I'm not going to say, but it's fine because you should have done it 100%. You were a little bit scared of the guy, but he was throwing his nade set cycle in the pit. So crouch behind this box, pull out your nade, pull the pin, pop up really quickly and throw the smoke. And even if he kills you, it's like you're still holding it because he can't push through this because he has to respect Swan. When Swan takes a shot on the truck side, then he doesn't have to respect it so much, but you've got Hunk here, so Hunk's going to be able to hold that smoke, buddy. Maximize your efficiency, boys. So it's going to be an anti-eco here. Do we know that they're eco? I don't think it's fair to say that we do. It's a little bit weird. I think they could have bought here. Yeah. They could have squeezed one out, so I don't want us playing an anti-eco. We do have HEs down banana, so maybe we did think they were eco. Maybe that's just the way we play it. But looks like we're just going to have them walk into the meat grinder here. Bad eco for them. No smokes, no utility, no nothing. Just go. It's dumb. It's dumb gameplay. Tomato, small thing. Here a Tech 9's chance to kill you is probably like 70-30 in your favor. Here a Tech 9's chance to kill you, it's like 90-10 in your favor, buddy. And it's the same angle. It's just a little bit less greedy. Same thing back here. You don't even need to get the kill because you're up 5-2, so maybe don't take this risk. And if the guy turns this corner and gets a lucky pop on your head with this deagle, or you've heard Tech 9, so you can assume it's a Tech 9, he could do it with a Tech 9 as well. I wouldn't be too surprised, but you pull it out, so that's all good. And then same thing here. Why do we need to be aggressive there? We have bomb deep, just hold it. A little bit of frag hunting there, a little bit of stat padding. This economy matters in matches, and I know it's a scrim, and so with the scrim mentality you might think, oh, it's fine. And it is fine, but in scrims it's fine, but in matches I really don't want to see that. So we're going for darkroom play. I like it. I think that Hunk can be boiler stairs, watching these stairs, just spotting, maybe not taking shots, and he falls off. Like, you can be by this bed frame watching the hop up into Juliet, and then Hunk can be boiler stairs. He doesn't need to worry about this doorway, and he can just watch the entrance, T-stairs, and fall off if there's a guy that's putting pressure on him, or lob his HE and then fall off, or he doesn't have an HE, so maybe lob his molly and fall off. I don't like the molly, but I don't like lobbing the molly there. The molly hold is fine, but you guys see what I mean. Just to help Tomato out a little bit for the early and mid round. And so the nades do massive damage. And I like this nade stack, just not every round, because they'll start to predict it and they'll just hold off here. And that does counter any rushes, but again, if you're cycling your utility properly, a rush is never going to be a problem. I'm stuffy today. Hopefully I don't sound too nasally. I'm making a play on this guy Superstar. All good, all good. Kid doesn't clear dark. Not good. These lucky kids not impressing me with their decision making thus far. So we're chilling mid round. I like where we're at. Looks pretty good. Where's Hunk at right now? Oh, he's lining up that smoke. Okay, that makes sense. I think you probably should have thrown it, buddy. Just because what I said earlier, B smokes are so valuable, and I don't know if it was called off by one of the B players. No, I got it. If Hunk's here and ready to throw it, take his charity. Because this B smoke is so valuable on Inferno, boys. So here comes a taken, and I want to see how you guys hold it, so I'm pausing, and I'm going to go slow-mo. I want to see if Magic holds that angle that I talked about in my earlier review. I don't know if you guys saw that review. It was a matchmaking review. I really like an angle that's on the right side of these boxes going to these, there's yellow barrels like right here-ish, And you don't over peek. You're just kind of spotting like right at this area of the barrel. So anyway, all the other angles from new box are kind of like top down angles where they have an advantage because you're showing more of your body. But this is the only angle from new box that I've found that really evens the playing field and makes it slightly in your favor because you're holding the angle and they've got to walk into your crosshair. And then aim's going to be spools, and so he'll be smoked out 100% of the time, just about. But he's able to hop out. So clean stuff. They had a shitty spool smoke, so they're able to get away with this, but pretty clean recognition by you that their spool smoke was shitty. Oh, and we just aim at the wrong guy, just because that one came flying in, couldn't expect that. So what I want to see right now is, yeah, that's exactly what I want to see, but it's a little bit too aggro. Maybe not because AIM was the first one to take the fight, and I like this trade magic. This is what I was coming over to look to see if you were doing, was taking that peek there, so it's clean. And then they get the kills, and 2v3 retake should be fine for us. And it's not even going to be a retake, they can't get the bomb down, so we just win. Yeah, smart decision making on the hold. That's all I can say. It was clean. It was clean. I don't have any real problems with what was happening. I would have preferred my angle magic, just holding it, but as soon as they came swinging out there, while AIM's taking a fight with them is definitely the right call. So we know they saved 2 AKs from the last round. We think they might force around it, but they don't really. Aggressive peek from Swan. Perfectly fine, as long as the flashbang's there to help him out. And we have Magic ready to lob a smoke either here or here for his fall off. I prefer it here. Yeah, the CT op's going to be devastating against a team that doesn't know how to counter it, boys, so good work, good work. Game looks really clean thus far. I don't know how we lose this one 10-16. Like, if I were watching this just on a stream, like from start to finish, I would be thinking right now that Guerrilla Gaming are really well established and Lucky just don't have good executes, so. Great play from Tomato. I don't know if he was up top or just spamming through the smoke, but whatever it was the right decision. If he was up top, it would have been the right decision. If he was down below, the spray would have been the right decision. He just pulls it out. We know the last one's truck side, so we converge on him. I want to see you guys waiting for magic on the backstab. We don't. A little bit antsy, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. I would have done the same thing. So now they're going to force, kind of, again-ish. So they're going to come for the B hit. The HE doesn't hit. That was our HE. And now here's where the B utility cycling is really going to be key. That's a weird smoke from them. I think we should have mollied as soon as we saw that smoke, man. I think we should have mollied there, buddy. I think that there's room on the left-hand side of that smoke to molly it. So I'm going to go ahead and rewind and make sure that that's true. Even if it isn't true, molly the bottom of stairs, or maybe molly grill pit and fall off, and then live to fight another day kind of thing. So let's go ahead and see this again from the terrorist perspective. So 7 should be a good one. And so I'm just going to go on half speed and we're going to see where this smoke lands and see whether or not you can hit a molly on it. Okay, a little bit faster. Yeah, you could have lobbed the molly there. And I don't just know this because I'm watching the demo. Like, I told you to do it before I even came to see this angle, so I'm just making sure that I'm right, and the angle is there, and yeah, it is. It's right there. So you should have mollied this, in my opinion. Even like right where you threw that flashbang, that molly's gonna cut this take in half, and that would be big for you guys on the hold. And then if you're scared, just dip and hide like you are. And then just live to fight another day, but this time the terrorists are lit and half of them can't push through that molly. And I don't know why we're swinging wide there. I think we should have stayed new box and just tried to take one-on-one fights where they were given to us. Like, why are we dying here as opposed to here, kind of thing. So let's see this retake come in. I'm wondering if Tomato's in the wrong by going in solo here. So I'm going to go ahead and rewind just a little bit. And we're going to fast forward all the way until the retake. And we're going to see what happens here. So you should go. You should go, Tomato, when you do. Like, that's a good time to go. And then the smoke comes in, and what's Hunk doing is the question. So let's go half, swap the Hunk. Oh, it gets mollied, so he doesn't really feel clean, and then by the time he's backed off, you're already going. So yeah, that's fine. You guys just kind of got, and he does go through the smoke to try to help you out, so. Yeah, a little bit awkward on the utility. Nothing you can do there. Just a few of those externalities. They made it messy for you, and it paid off for him. Good frag from Hunk. He was clearing garden out, and he flicks to the kid. That was clean. I like that. And I'm liking what I'm seeing on the retake so far, guys. It's just good decision making. You guys are playing together. You guys are playing smart. Oh, that's a great molly as well. It's a great molly. I love it. That is the definition of maximizing your utility, boys. Gets you that kill. Clean. Fucking clean. Only problem is coming around that angle, neither of you were looking at Emo. You need to respect that. You need to respect this angle where he caught you out from. So I want to see Hunk clearing that while Swan's doing what he's doing on Spools, which is the hop up in the banana peak. But we get the smoke on banana, so maybe we go for grill pit. But yeah, I think we go for grill pit here. So it should be Swan holding this angle actually. But one of you needed to hold it. Like, once the smoke comes down, the only two angles you have left to clear are grill pit and this one, and neither of you are clearing this one, so just not accurately committing yourself to the angles that need to be respected. And we pull out the win. How do we lose this one? How do we lose this game? I don't understand. We've gone 5 rounds in a row, boys. Maybe they just figure out our hold? I don't know. I don't know. It looks really clean so far. It's fine. Maybe a little bit too aggro, but it's fine. You've been hitting the shots all game, so you're feeling it. I don't have a problem with it. You're still playing smart, so. Maybe that smoke's going a little bit too early, but you guys are feeling the pressure from Superstar again, so it's okay. Why are there 2 smokes? Oh, he threw the smoke that they were using for the other execute, so that makes sense. God, I love this CT hold, boys. I don't know where it's going wrong, or where it went wrong. Maybe you guys just had a crap T side. SWS goes for a play and gets away with it, but he just rushes the smoke, so. And we have a great trade from AIM. This is the point where you should rotate one off. About 5 seconds ago. Now aim's going, but it's going to be too late. The good news is he does have the up, so I like that we picked aim to rotate there. So now he can take this angle. That's a kill through a smoke, I think. Nah, he saw the feet. Yeah, just good decision making, guys. Just good decision making this round. I really don't have any criticisms. Maybe throw that smoke a little bit later, but you guys were feeling the pressure. This little pug play over here, like, it was a 50-50 and you lost, and sometimes that happens, and yeah, just good decision making. The rotate was a little bit slow, but we did it with the op, so I'm not too upset about it. It's just a clean CT side so far, boys. Your CT Inferno, as long as you play it the way I'm seeing right now, and we swap up those eco rounds, I think it's going to be really clean, guys. That's a little bit too aggro. That's a little bit too aggro. Did they molly out Juliet preemptively? That's a little goofy from them, but I think Tomato should have been with you. Excuse me. I think Tomato should have been with you. Pushed up holding your stairs. Maybe pushes up, smokes your stairs. God, I'm really stuffy today. Maybe pushes up, smokes your stairs, and then just holds the smoke so that you have a fallout swan, as opposed to him holding all the way back here. But that wasn't what killed you, so you guys might be thinking, oh, well, it could have been what killed you. So if someone decided that they wanted to come up through this way, and then all of a sudden you have a really weak fall off through long haul, because they can just shoulder it and catch you with your pants down, or kill you on the cross. So think about that change up for the play. The molly's pretty goofy from them. I don't know why they're throwing that. They naded you out. Also a little bit goofy because we've never gone for this peak before, so I don't know why they would blow that utility there. But it worked out for them, so it's smart, right? Yeah, maybe not so much. We shouldn't have committed to the duel there, just because we're already down. 4-on-4 is always losing for the CTs, in my opinion. So maybe stutter, just because this cuts our control of A site completely once you go down Tomato. And I want to see really quick. I'll go to Swan just to yeah, they do throw that molly. I don't know why. I don't know why. We've never gone for that peak, I don't think. Maybe I missed it. I don't know why they're throwing that. But Tomato, look at your nade set, buddy. You're the a-hold right now, dude. You and Hunk can really coordinate this. Hunk stays where he's at until the take comes in. You shoulder. If you want long haul control, you shoulder. If you don't want long haul control, play Graveyard at this angle holding this, or Pit holding it, or just not this, because you're too valuable to go down right now. And it's a 4-on-4, so that means the terrorists are ahead. Said we commit to the spray there. There's nothing that Darkroom player can do to you, so I don't know why you're scared of him. He's not even Darkroom, he's Juliet. There's no way he could have gotten Darkroom, there's no way to get into Darkroom from there, so. I don't know, a little bit goofy. Why are they mollying this? Oh no, that's Hunk's molly, never mind, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So now our B hold's weak. Our A hold's a little bit wonky. Magic has to bite on that CT smoke. Good play from Sector. And this is not going to happen for Hunk here, yeah. It's just not going to happen. And so now we've got a pretty awkward A retake with just 2 smokes. It's not going to be clean. Magic's going to have to make a solo play on this guy Cubby and at the same time expose himself to Moto. And Aim's just going to go down. And he's not killing the guy Cubby, so yeah. All comes off of that peak from Tomato, in my opinion. Another eco round, another B stack. I think we should be playing the darkroom play, darkroom and long haul. But I've already said that. Gonna go a little bit quick. Down goes Hunk, so we do what we do, which is this wrap banana. We do actually get the backstab in on him and catch him out for 2 frags, which makes it a good eco round, but... Now we look for a pick. If we don't find it, we save. Doesn't look like we're gonna find it. Yeah. Tomato should back out. Pressuring this guy's fine, in my opinion. Yeah, I just think your eco rounds could be better if we made the changes I already said, but I was just watching that to see if some play that I could talk about happened, but didn't really go down that way, so. Oh my god, Swan. What is this CT side, buddy? I'm wondering whether or not I should comment on that peek from Tomato. I think it's fine, but I think he could have also done it smarter with a pop flash from a teammate, or pop flash himself. I think it's fine. It might be a little bit too aggro, but we're up 5-on-3, so... Sometimes when you're up 5-on-3, you just kind of want to sit. Maybe on Inferno, because B is so weak to any sort of take, you don't want to do that, so... Kind of a toss-up there. I think he could have done it smarter, but that would have messed up his timing. And then I don't disagree with that, because we're up 5-on-1. So we're going to want to hunt this guy out, know where he is. If you go down there, it's fine. We have the info. Okay, down he goes. Down he goes. So they're going to be buying here. We should know that. Should we know that? Yeah, we should know that. Swan gets the pick, and then starts to fall off and takes a little bit of an angle here. Maybe it was because this flash came in from Magic that you decided to go for this repeak, but I'd say just fall off, buddy. That flash can be used to hold the push, and so the flash isn't wrong. If the flash was used for the peak, maybe it's a little bit wrong, but if the flash was used to hold off the push a little bit, it's right, because it forces them to respect this corner angle. But maybe don't repeak it, just because we're already up a man, and we have good utility on B still. Off of this banana push, we could gain mid control if we wanted to. Oh, the double repeak. I definitely don't agree with the double repeak. The first one's a little bit iffy. The second one is just wrong. There, buddy, and that would have made the T's winning 4-on-4. And it's a B player. It's big. It's big for them. So this execute's gonna come in. We're not too sure whether or not it's a fake, but now we know. So fine rotation times from aim. I think that he should stick B. I think he should stick B here, even though we don't think they're rotating. I think our A-Hild's perfectly fine with 2, and we know that Swan's lit. If he's not gonna stick B, then yeah, this is the second answer. Stay alley, and just kind of sit and wait. Or arches, whatever you guys call it. I don't think he should rotate all the way here. I think that he should be staying as a fast rotate. Just because Swan's lit and he's got an op, and so the B hold's a little bit iffy. Like, you can still hold this mid push from arches. It's not a big deal. It's just you have a faster B rotate than if you're holding here. You don't need the frag anymore. It's 5-on-3. 2 guys on A site's perfectly fine in this situation. Take and shut down. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Gonna be an eco for them. Gonna want to see the anti-eco nades. Maybe don't play the up on B if they're eco, but oh, we know it's a mid-rush, boys. We saw all of them. Let's get the shutdown here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your boy aim. Beautiful. Good stuff. Good stuff. Pretty tame round. Tomato with an op. Should back out. We need a smoke top banana here, guys. We need a smoke top banana to get tomato out of there. Just because he's trying to fish it out with his peaks, but 8 HP team. It's time to flash or smoke or something. It's no longer time to use rifles. He's lucky to get out of that one. Maybe if we wait for the smoke, this nade comes in and kills him, but that's the risk of the yellow car peek. So I prefer not peeking all the way over here. This is just too greedy. Peek it tighter, like right there. Sorry, not a straight line, but you know the angle. Peek it tighter so that you have a fall off, and your teammate's just got a flash out or a smoke out, and he pops it right here. And comes the execute. We lump a molly into 2 smokes. This molly could have just been that HE. There's already a molly down there, but let's go ahead and swap to aim. See how he holds off this take. I like how Swan's doing it. I think that he should be a little bit more aggressive on Moto, holding a truck side angle. You guys know the one. Sorry. So much finagling has to happen. And now we no longer own A site. Part of why I wanted you to hold a more aggressive Moto. Just because if they hit that shot on name, then they own A. And all of a sudden it's a good half for them. They don't deserve this good half at all. They don't deserve it. A few wonky plays went their way, and all of a sudden 9-6 is fine. And they got pistol. Look how sorry, I don't like how they're gonna get rewarded with 9-6 here. And it's not your guys' fault. They don't deserve it. You guys played well enough to keep getting 9-6. It's just some things didn't go our way. The pistol here. Looks like we implemented the changes I recommended. Swan, it's fine. Maybe a little bit too aggressive banana, but it's fine. I don't want to see you guys going all the way up. Is Swan a distraction? If so, Magic should be up with him, because if there's a guy behind sandbags that just kills him, this entire strat falls apart. So I think that Magic should be close with him, and but he's got our utility. Have a player that doesn't have utility take up close with Swan, if he's gonna be this B distraction, and then it just makes it safer. So if Swan goes down, it's fine because someone else can take his job, just pick up the smoke off his dead body and do it all the same. A little bit of solo stuff in there for Tomato, maybe a little bit too aggro. Just no one to trade you out there. No cell play there. Superstar goes aggro and gets another pick. There's nothing wrong with what Hunk did. We just don't have apps control anymore is all. So now we gotta hit B, and Superstar's feeling it, so he's going all over the place for this info, and this pinch is gonna come in. Yeah, pretty lucky pistol round for them, if you ask me. And it all comes off of that iffy apartments play, where they just gain the ability to gain all this information and all this aggression. Yeah. Maybe think about rethinking that pistol because it's just so high stakes. It's just so high stakes. If one of us goes down for nothing, then the world is open for the CTs to just get information and take aggro peaks. And even if they decide not to do that, it's too easy for us to go down a man for nothing. Good stuff from Hunk. I like how we're taking apartment control with the techs here. And our guys were just a little too far behind to follow through with Tomato on truck side. Yeah, not too good on the south play truck side, guys. Tomato goes in. It's a little bit too fast for our guys to trade him out, so either Tomato needs to slow up or these guys should have followed him quicker. And then we're truck side, and somehow Swan doesn't get this trade onto Superstar with Magic. You guys need to be peeking the same angle, like a quarter of a second apart from each other, if that makes sense. That's what a sell is. Just so that if one player goes down, you're immediately in position to get the same kill. And now this takes gonna fall apart as a result. Yeah, it comes off of Tomato going down for nothing, and then that second one, Magic, I think it was, going down for nothing. So another eco here. This one's probably just going to be P250s and maybe a flash and a smoke and a B. We can grab P250s here, guys. We're on last streak. We're going to get 2400 next round. Swan could drop a P2. Hunk could drop a P2 or 2. Aim could drop a P2. We could just get some utility from those guys. Instead, we're going to go for this Glock train full save. Not necessary. Not necessary. Gotta put at least a little bit in this round, just to have a chance of doing something. Go through that molly. Half of us do, half of us don't. We're cut in half. So, that's a shot calling problem that I just saw, where we weren't sure whether or not we needed to commit there. Like, we had time to not go through that molly. We heard the molly coming in. We could have backed out. But once we went, we should have all went. And I know that sounds a little bit too risky, but 2 people in the B site with Glocks isn't going to get you anywhere. Since there's so little invested in the round, then the risk is just worth it, in my opinion. So now we're holding for their apps aggression, because they fucked us a little bit on it earlier on. Fine call, fine call. Get our apartment taken. And Tomato, again, you're just ahead of your teammate here. Where's Hunk at? Like, Hunk should be clearing this staircase with you, and then as soon as that staircase is clear, like, he comes out, he sees if he sees ahead. If he doesn't, then you go, like, right after. And then if there's a guy lower, you can take the fight there, and it favors you because you have the high ground. Just Hunk can help you here. And then after those stairs are clear, come over this way, and then you peek, like, slightly first, again, quarter of a second sort of thing, and then Hunk comes with you, and you guys clear long haul together. Just because this guy's crosshairs are going to be on stairs unless he's not playing too smart, so someone coming up this side's not going to be expected, just because you don't think of it. You think that it's going to come from this way first, and so it's a little advantage you guys could get. So yeah, Tomato gets picked out. If you want this boiler pick, coordinate it with a mid pick, buddy. Coordinate it with a mid pick. You might have. I see Swan backing out. I'm going to rewind and see what happened there. Even if you are, I feel like there was plenty of utility that could have made that easier. So let's go ahead and see what happened at mid. We want the boiler peak, right? It's fine. Okay. holding this off angle and you just shoot your feet. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's unpleasant, but it's fine. Just wait for the mid-smoke to fade so Swan can make sure he's not doing that. Still a little unfortunate there. So we know their smokes are getting used at B. We should be calling that. One smoke use B, two smokes use B, and then as soon as we have that information, we should be bringing this rotate in. If that's what was happening, good shit. That's not what was happening. Add that to your communication repertoire. But we've got the B hit coming in, so that's the right call. And now I heard a lot of confusion on this nade cycle, guys. It's gonna be two people lobbing the nades, okay? It's going to be two people lobbing the nades. It's going to be one guy throwing the CT smoke, one guy throwing the spool smoke. Spool smoke needs to line up first because he gets behind the CT guy. CT's really not finicky. You can throw a CT from tree if you want to and it's fine. You can throw spools from here if you want to and it's fine. This is just how I liked to do it. And like if you guys don't feel comfortable lining it up that way, then swap off. But the way that I like to, it's the reason I like to do it is it's just not exposed and it's fast rotate to where you need to be. Thing is, you can come and throw them all here, and if you're spools, you can come and throw them all here. So if you guys want to change it up that way, go ahead. This is just the way I did it. Doesn't mean it's right. And then the right order for it to be thrown is smokes at the same time, line up the mollies as soon as the mollies are both lined up, mollies at the same time, flash goes as soon as molly pops, and molly should be popping as soon as smoke fades, or if there's no smoke, then just throw flash as soon as mollies pop, and take in while the flash is in air. That's the cycle. And yeah, it's two people throwing a fuck ton of nades, but it's fine. Perfectly fine, just because there's no way they're going to pressure you because the rest of your team is all going to be holding this, so they just can't get away with it. And it's not like it's hard nades. These aren't finicky. Like spool smoke, CT smoke, these mollies aren't finicky. They're just really quick lineups, so it's not a problem. It shouldn't be a problem, and it gets easier with practice. Something went wrong with spools. Did he hop up? You gotta respect this angle still, boys. I know I said in my smoke video that they don't have anything. They have the double hop up. And so coming around that angle, I think Swan's gonna want to play by wagon and just make sure that they're not doing that. I think that's the only way he could have possibly gotten those kills. This is giving me a headache. Stutter stepping in third person at high speeds is fucking awful. Okay. So yeah, like there's no flash coming in. There's no flash coming in. Like, they just weren't blind. And we pushed before the smokes bloom, so that's how this guy got the double kill. Just time your push better with these nades, guys. Time your push better. Smoke, smoke, same time. Mollies go in. Flash goes. Maybe throw the flash like very slightly after the mollies go out, just so you're pushing while the mollies are blooming, and then you catch them while they're repositioning. But yeah, just time your push around these smokes, guys. Or around this utility, not around the smokes. Just around the utility in general. Then we just get shut down. Eco round. They go for some mid aggression, which is a bad call on their part because we're pistols. They also go for apps aggression, which is a bad call because we're pistols. And we get the kill, which is nice. I love when people get punished for their mistakes. And the rifle's on someone with armor, which is smart. It's actually on the exact right player, because Hunk has a better pistol than Tomato, so. Good stuff, good stuff. And I don't have a problem with that from aim. This energy guy, so lucky with his peaks. Yeah, I don't have a problem with this round at all. I don't have a problem with it. You could have played it slightly cleaner by playing a cell on this push, but if you do that, then you're delaying your push for so it gives this guy time to do something else. And so that timing that it takes for your teammate to get into a cell with you and to get everyone coordinated could be too much to keep the advantage you're going to be getting. So I don't have a problem with that solo push from aim there. Again, Tomato just shouldn't take apps control solo. It's just unnecessarily risky. You guys can clear this out together. You guys can clear this out together. Do the molly that I talked about in my other video if you're Hunk, and hop up with it. And then do the clear that I talked about on these stairs, and then do the clear that I talked about here. Hunk clears out back dark room solo here, but like you guys should be clearing apps as a cell, and instead it's just Tomato, just doing his thing, going along, always being at risk of getting caught out for no trade. It doesn't happen, but the risk is there. So now we've got 3 in apps, and I think this SWS guy's gonna get yep. Nice. Like, it's good utilization of the apartment's control once we have it, but gaining apartment control can definitely be a lot cleaner. Now we're gonna rotate B. It's fine, because they don't have any more smokes. Gives up the advantage we got on the pick, but again, it's fine. And so I'm gonna see how you guys are lining this up. Just because I heard there was a little bit of complication here. So yeah, Hunk's in his spot first, and then throw the CT smoke in front of him. CT smoke's not finicky. There's a way to throw CT smoke without having your back to this area. There's 1,000 ways to throw CT smoke. You can throw it from tree, which I didn't show in my video, but you can literally just stand in front of Hunk after he's tucked into this corner, and literally just throw it beneath the wire, and it'll land. So that shouldn't be a problem. And like, it should be one of the smokers that's also throwing this molly, and then these guys should just be holding this angle here. I didn't specify that. It should only be 2 people using their utility, and then 3 people holding angles, maybe 2 on this corner and 1 holding flank, or 3 on that corner, or 2 on that corner and 1 looking for a little bit of a greedy peek on CT, also fine. But you don't, like, the timing just lines up perfectly for 2 people doing it. Smoke, smoke. This guy that was throwing CT runs forward and does this. This guy that was running, or throwing new box runs over here and does this. Throw. While, sorry. After the smokes go down, Tomato goes over here, lines up the flash. Magic entries, the guy who threw the molly entries. We get the jump flash in. It's just so clean. It's so clean. So clean when done properly. So it looks like Swan is gonna throw. Well, no, because Hunk's throwing the spool's molly. So where's the CT smoke? You don't need to throw it after him, Swan. You don't need to throw it after him. If you don't feel comfortable throwing it in front of him, then throw it from anywhere else. But yeah, we just missed the CT smoke here. We're at round 21. Here's what I'm gonna do. I know I've talked about it. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Map DE. Inferno. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video here, and I'm gonna get one of my guys to come in and show you how it's done. What's up, guys? I got my boy Randy. He's gonna help me demonstrate the proper B execute nade cycle. So I hop up to throw the spool smoke. He's gonna come in, line up his CT smoke, and then we're gonna do the mollies. Come in, line up your CT smoke, and throw smokes. Smokes go out. Run to do the mollies. Molly ready. His molly's ready. We throw. And then the flash comes in right now. And that's how the take should look, guys. That's how the take should look. Just to prove it to you guys that you can't throw the spool smoke and the CT smoke at the same time. I saw Swan a little bit antsy, so hopefully that this video is gonna help you out. I'm gonna tack this onto the end of my other video, and I'm gonna finish the demo review. We're back for the last few rounds of this demo. Gonna be 5 more rounds, pretty sure. Yeah, 5 more rounds. Hopefully that little video helps you guys on the beat take. Guys, just see how it needs to be done properly. And then maybe you guys do a few dry runs of it in a ESEA practice server just to make sure we get our timings down right. Everyone knows what they've got to be doing. Tomato again on the solo apps control. We've talked about it. Good pick for Swan. I like that playing Mexi with the AK when we don't have the op. So we know their utility's low on A, so we're keeping the hit on, which I agree with. I think at this point what we should be doing is thinking about doing the execute. So we have the smokes to do it. Excuse me for a second. We have the smokes to do it. Swan doesn't have any utility, but the other 3 guys do. So we line it up. Magic's already in position. Hunk's pretty quick to get to where he needs to be to throw the arch or the truck smoke, and then Tomato. Tomato's a little bit out of position. Maybe he can throw the arch smoke. Just like have Swan hold the arch's angle for him. Tomato can step out, throw the arch smoke. It's not a problem because there's no pressure from truck side. And then these 2 guys throw the other 2 smokes, and then we go for the execute, which again is why everyone needs to know every smoke, because this round's pretty unclean, as most Counter-Strike rounds are. And so you need to get creative with how you're going to do your execute. And that's how I recommend it. Tomato's going to follow the way out to throw it, and that's fine. That's also fine. So the execute's going to come down. I'm going to pause right now, and we're going to see. Looks like Magic might be a little bit too high. I should just see if they land, huh? Hunk's in the right spot, and then I'm sure Tomato's in the right spot because it's the easiest one. And now the take's going to come in. I want to see the flashbang that I talked about. Tomato coming in. Molly. I want to see the flashbang from number... Can't be from number 6. It's going to be on our bomb carrier number 7. As soon as this Molly fades, flash should go out. That's exactly what's happening. A little bit more to the left, buddy. That worked fine. And now the take comes in. God, they have a lot of mollies. It's the right take. How do we kill ourselves with our molly there? What just happened? I thought your molly made it to pit. How do you kill yourself there, Magic? That's weird. It's the right take. They just have a lot of mollies, so maybe don't commit to it. Maybe don't commit to it and make the CTs waste all of their utility, and after they do that, then it's just going to be... This B player should have won his 50-50, but he didn't, so 50-50 is obviously 50-50. That kind of happens. When we see all these mollies coming in, this one we wait out and we throw the flash just like I said. The second one, maybe we double back and pressure arch side, and we just turn Hunk into the lurk. And again, this is what makes an in-game leader so valuable. You got to make these decisions yourself. I can't make these decisions for you unless I'm in-game leading from the coach's spot. And so the decision here after this molly goes down should probably be back out, Swan hold bottom mid, and then Magic and Tomato rotate out, come to arch side with the bomb. Hunk, you're now on lurk, and then bring it into B. We still have time for it, or wrap it around A. We also have time for that. So yeah, not the execute's fault. You guys executed it well. It's just they countered it with the amount of utility they still had. And if they still have that much utility with 20 seconds left to go, that means that we weren't pressuring A properly for the entire round. So maybe have Tomato take some boiler peeks coordinated with Swan on Arch's peeks, but I've spent a lot of time talking about those. I'll be looking for those in future demos. I'll just put that out right now. I'm gonna be looking for coordinated top mid peeks in future demos, and if I don't see them, I'll get a little bit upset, but they might not come in here just because I haven't talked about them with you guys yet. We get shut down, it's fine. They counter strat at our strat. This happens sometimes. This coffee's not very good. It tastes a little burned. It's weird. And here we're gonna see our first... Oh, Tomato, buddy. You lucky motherfucker. I was literally about to say we're gonna see our first punish of this solo apps, but... Tomato makes it out. He does a little bit of damage, makes it out. Oh, they're gonna chase him. Punish! Yeah! Yeah, punish, buddy. Finally. Good play from Swan. Good play from Swan, even if he doesn't get the frag. That was smart. The double apps basically means that smoke out arches and truck's probably not going to be held. Probably being like a 70-30. And he took that chance and won his way into boiler, and so smart stuff. Smart stuff. Doesn't work out, but smart stuff. Good frag from Magic. Now we gotta do some heroics to get us back into the round. One of the things that's nice about the B split is you could be throwing it with just 2 people, and it's a really strong execute. So you guys could have thrown the B split here, but you don't, so whatever. Just a side note, not a big deal. Pick comes in from Magic, a little bit unfortunate. He was worried about the guy flanking, but CSGO just kind of caught him on the timing a little bit there. I'm excited to see this round, see how we pull out the win here. And then we'll see how next round gets shut down, and I'll post this to YouTube after meshing together the video with my boy Randy on the B execute. How do we win this round? 3-on-3. A lot of aggression. I'm gonna rewind because I didn't really see much of that round. I was talking too much. It's my bad. If you guys hear my mic clicking on and off, it's just because I have to flip it up to mute it anytime I want to like blow my nose or clear my throat or something, so just so you know. Yeah, aim just gets caught here. I think Swan was throwing utility for him, which he should have been doing, so I'm not upset about that. Just the utility didn't hit. Like, we need the flash. We need the flash to pop here. And again, I talked about the yellow car molly in my other videos. So yellow car molly, top banana flash, really clean stuff. But this doesn't go down that way, and we see what happens when it doesn't. But they make a bad decision. They decide to go for both B and A aggression at the same time, and so one of them works, one of them doesn't. All of a sudden, it favors the terrorists. And we're gonna get A control. And let's see how we hold off this retake. I'm gonna pause right now. Let's see what we've got held. Hunk and Magic. That's a mistake. Magic's probably gonna want to rotate out and hold truck. Is Tomato on truck? If Tomato's on truck, he should be on Balk, in my opinion. Tomato's on nothing, really. It's fine. I'm not complaining about. You can be on nothing sometimes. It's just when we have 2 people holding the same ankle, Tomato should be doing something like holding Balk or truck. But that's not on Tomato. That's on 2 guys holding the same angle. So I think Magic should be on truck side or Balk, which he can be playing from behind this box, he could be watching Balk, or maybe I don't know how aggressive we can be. Maybe Tomato can take over arch side hold from graveyard. Hunk can hold Balk, and Magic can just play like a little bit aggro here. Like there's a little angle in between the box and the pillar that he could be holding for truck side. That would be really clean. And then if anything happens on truck side, Tomato's on the quick swap. So yeah, there's two guys holding two angles. Really kind of makes this play from Tomato wrong, but so yeah, Magic's just not. So Hunk is on Balk. Hunk is on Balk now. He wasn't earlier, but he is now. And then this is fine. Maybe Tomato should be holding truck side rather than hiding, but it's okay. It is okay. I have SV impacts on because I just got out of that thing with Randy. So Tomato's still hiding, which kind of a toss-up whether it's right or it's wrong. You can bait your entire team out here and get the kill on an abuser just like he does. Yeah, maybe I was too hasty to criticize your post plant. I thought Hunk was on Moto, but he was on Balk, so that's correct. Yeah, that's just right. And Tomato's fine here. Yeah, I think your hold's fine. I think your hold's fine. I was too hasty to judge it, so that's my bad. I should have kept watching just a little bit further. So last round, gonna come out here. Good pick on towards A. We're still just gonna sit, which is fine. Looks like we're rotating. We want an A execute. Is that what I'm seeing? If we want an A execute, we're not gonna be able to get away with the cleanest one, just because we don't have the smokes for it. So most important smokes are gonna be arch side. Maybe in front of truck and then negate truck cubby, but arch side just needs to happen on the take. You guys know that. And then if we don't have the truck cubby smoke, when Tomato comes out, he's got a clear truck cubby for you guys. And then he's got a molly pit. And then Hunk can provide utility by just lobbing flashes out through long hole, which is going to be fine. Yeah, this take will be okay. Just a further indication of the fact that Counter-Strike is never as clean as you want it to be. Hopefully Swan just threw that truck smoke. I think that's what he did, but yeah, if you threw that Arches smoke, Tomato's able to hit the Arches smoke, so now Tomato smoke's a little bit worse. And we're just not going to be able to even use it. And they just get a good hold because we didn't use half of our utility. A little over half, actually. We didn't use like 75% of the utility that we had for that take. Then Magic's probably not gonna get a frag here. He's gonna go down as soon as that pipe comes down. That's the game. So, here's the demo. Hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions, let me know. You know where to find me. You guys got my number. You've got my Steam. I'll be on TeamSpeak at 7, like all of you should be. I'll do my next demo review on the 11th, which I think is tomorrow. And you guys will decide which demo that should be. That'll be my official demo review, so I'll be getting... That's the one that I'm getting paid to do, not paid overtime. The reason I'm doing it the 11th and not the 12th is I'm leaving time for you guys to decide whether or not you think you need more. If you guys do think you need more, let me know. Either like late at night on the 11th after you've watched my demo and you've played some scrims and you're like, oh, we're still not clean, I'll do another demo review that'll be at a rate of $5 per hour. So coach will make sure that that's good with you guys, or Step Up, or Justin, owner of the team, will make sure that you guys really think that. If you do, totally happy to do it, guys. And I should be able to coach your game live. So we'll see how that goes. Live coaching is a little bit weird. I've never done it before. So that'll be a new experience for me. But anyway, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.